Hey family, welcome to my channel. This is Al Horton again from Horton's and 360 Photo Booth, where we discuss small business strategies and ideas to help you be a successful entrepreneur and to run your small business. Okay, in this video, this is what you need to do to run your 360 Photo Booth business. This is something that you do every time. Here's the checklist. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run through all the checklist and the to-do list, which you need to do. All right, let's jump right in. Okay, the event is confirmed. Next, you need to confirm the music. So it means you need an email or call your customer to get the song, the music that's going to go in the overlay. Then you create your overlay. All right. Again, I'll have a video that talks about doing your overlay. Again, we use TouchPics. So you want to set up 2 events on TouchPics. And again, I'm explaining to you later on why you need to set up two events. You need to finalize TouchPics. And again, on TouchPics, we order it weekly. It's usually a weekly, monthly, or yearly service. Because of the startup and because of the time of the season, we don't need it every week. So we order it as needed. So you need to make sure you finalize your TouchPic order. You finalize your events. All right. Now you've received your final payment from your customer. The event is booked, is paid for. You want to print out your contract and your invoice. So it's 2 separate things. You want to send a final contract, have them signed on it, because in that contract, again, I'll do another video on contracts, but in that contract, you want to have at least 1 box of checks to see that you can use their likeness in your videos for marketing. So you want to send the final invoice that says the invoice has been paid, the bill has been paid, and then we're ready to go. You got your contract signed and dated. You want to confirm your travel time. This is something that you should do beforehand. You should map out how long it's going to take you to get to the location, so that way you can set up how long it's going to take you to get there, your time for setup, as well as the event itself. Okay, then you want to make sure that all your devices are charged up. Make sure that your devices are charged up. Your power packs are charged. Your phone is charged. Your Wi-Fi box is charged. Make sure all your devices is charged. Again, you want to make sure you activate your TouchPics app on your phone. Make sure that's up, ready to go. You want to activate your Wi-Fi. Some people like to use the event hall Wi-Fi. We use our own Wi-Fi, so we make sure that's activated and we use it. Also confirm before you leave that all your equipment is packed. Make sure you have everything. Again, you see in one of my other videos, we talked about one day we left the Apple TV box sitting on the desk. So make sure all your all your equipment is packed. Then you want to confirm power at the event. You want to make sure that you have outlets to your power to make sure, okay, where are we setting up at? Do we have an outlet to where we need to plug in? Or are we running a long extension cord and stuff like that? You want to confirm all that stuff beforehand. Again, that's part of that securing your booth location as well. You want to secure where we're going to be located. Okay, we're going to be here or whatever. So, and plan your exit strategy. Okay, we're leaving in the middle of the event, or we're leaving at the event. How we getting out? Where we parking at? How we transitioning out? Because we want to unpack. We want to pack up as quietly and as quickly as possible without being in the way of the event still going on and other people unpacking. You got a DJ there. You might have a photographer there. You might have people leaving. So how are we getting out as quickly as we can and without any distractions, or where it's flowing for us? Okay, another thing is setting up the equipment. Okay, we recorded equipment. I'll be doing another video briefly about some of my video equipment setup. So you need to set your equipment up. Then you also want to set up your computer and your sharing station. Now, what we normally do, and again, I'll have another video on how we set up our equipment and our sharing station, but that's the order we kind of set it up in. We set up the machine first, and then we set up the sharing station, and then we set up everything else afterwards. Then we set up the prop station. So that's the order of that. We do the equipment first, we do the platform first, we do the sharing station second, then we do the props and everything else first. And then we also, again, while we're setting up, we're recording the setup. Here's a checklist of all the stuff you need to do. So we're recording the setup. So each setup is different. It's not going to be the same setup. It's going to be smaller spaces, bigger spaces. You know, electric power, no power. You got to do so. We record the setups. Again, I'll be doing a video on just some of our setups, probably about 2 to 3 setups. Your props. Make sure your props are sanitized. We have some sanitizing spray. We sanitize before every event and then after every event. So make sure when you pulling out them props, those hats and those guns, you know, spray them down. Well, we use spray hand sanitizer. So we use spray sanitizer to spray again. Then what we do is we do a test video. We do a test run. That's why we set up 2 TouchPix events. We do a test run event to make sure the overlay looks good, make sure the music sounds good, and we do it one at our home, and then we do again at the location. So we make sure we do the whole video 360 at the event location to see if there's any background that we need to put up our our border to cover everything. So we do a test there. Again, we do our final video call once we set up and we're ready to go. Before 30 minutes into the end of the video, whether it's 2 hours, 3 hours, we're calling final call. We don't call final call out loud. We go to the person who is who's paid for the event. We let them know, hey, it's 30 minutes left. You might want to start doing the final call. We're going to start doing the final call so we'll get everybody in. And then hopefully it's the birthday person. We want to get the birthday person to do videos with everybody or whoever the event is for. So we do the final call 30 minutes before the event is over. Once the event is over, now we begin to break down. Now, how we break down is opposite of how we set up. And this always happens is that as soon as we start to break down, the event host wants to come and say, hey, can we get one more video? Can we get one more video? So we do the platform last. We'll break down the props and stuff first, and then we'll break down the computer, and then we'll break down the machine. So just in case they want to do any last videos, we still have the sharing station up and the 360 ready to spin. So we do the video last, the platform last, so that they are able to get those last minute videos in. And then after we start to break down the equipment, we break it all down, and then we start to make our exit to the video. Once we make our exit, we pack up our pickup truck. And then once we're in our way home, we have a debrief. This is major. This is major. We debrief the event. And with me and my wife doing it right now, we ask each other, well, how did this event go? What could we done different? What happened? Oh, this was a great event. The location was good. The space was good. Oh, this was bad. Or this is, we had a problem with this. We had an issue with that. However, but we have a debrief so we can learn what to do and what not to do. It wasn't a lot of people there. This was great. This was too easy. Or however whatever it may be, we had an issue with this. We have an issue with this. We learned, here's one of the tricks we learned now debriefing, is that you having a sharing station is better to have a slideshow on your TV sharing, on your TV viewing screens, than to have them watch the TV. That's something that we learned through trial and error, is that when we have the TV showing them dancing, they want to focus in on the TV and not the camera. So what we decided to do was take the TV viewing screen and use it as a slideshow. So now they're not focusing on the TV, they're focusing on the camera when they're on the platform. So that's helpful. And we learned, and that kills a lot of more time. So people are not watching and standing around the video, around the TV, trying to wait for their video to come up. And we're able to download their videos. We tell them come back in 2 seconds or whatever, minute, whatever. But that's helpful for us. Then once we get everything on the truck, again, we take back home, we unload, we cancel the TouchPix app. We also cancel the TouchPix app. When we close the event, we send all the pictures to the host of the event, but we also cancel TouchPix. So we don't use it every week yet. Prayerfully we will next year. However, we cancel TouchPix, so it won't be, because if you don't cancel TouchPix, it renews every week. So, and then we charge all our devices again. We put them back on the charger. We send a follow-up email. Here's a hit, and I did a video on this. You look on my Google Horton's hauling about reviews. We send a follow-up email, and in that email, we not only send all the videos to the event host, we also send a link to our Google page so they can give us a review. So that's the checklist. So once they send that review, they're able to give us a great review on our event, and that's how we boost up our SEO as well as our reviews on Google. So that's the checklist. Again, if you have any questions about this checklist, and if you do it differently, send me a question in the comments, and I'll definitely get back to you. Again, this is Al from Horton's Hauling. Like it. If you like this video was helpful, like it. If not, share it and subscribe to this channel. Again, I'll be doing videos weekly now. And then I'll see you next time. Peace.